Hello everyone, welcome to libp2p, the last call planned today for the discussion on Monday. David Diaz will be leading and I will be taking notes. David, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Richard. Hi, everyone. So this week we have an updated roadmap for libp2p, similar to what we have for the projects like IPFS, Orbit, and Go IPFS. We have a roadmap for libp2p that like is the roadmap for libp2p JS and Go. So both implementations. We handle it as like a single project and not separate. Um, The link is available on the Etherpad, and yeah, like if you have comments now, please share them. If you haven't reviewed them, review the PR, please do so because we would like to merge that and like start using that roadmap to guide ourselves. The milestones, if everyone has the roadmap open, the milestones that we are handling right now is the first, the second, and the third. So because there's like some work that can be done in parallel for libp2p, like in reality, we are really working on 3 milestones at the same time, not just one. It's just like easier to break it in several milestones because it's easier to manage scoped action items than just having like a very large milestone for everything. So as we were talking before on the JSPFS call, the first milestone is like about like getting interop, and we already discussed that a little bit on Go and JS calls. We are finishing the pull streams endeavor. Jeremy is doing the recipes, the scripts that we can use to add to CI the tests, the JS libp2p against Go libp2p tests. And that should do it. So that's it on the first milestone. The second milestone, like it's more like work that is being handled by Jeremy. It is about like improving connectivity on Go libp2p and Go IPFS. Includes things like the discussions about connection closing. We still need to have a proper discussion about that and like figure out a way to move forward. But I will leave that to Jeremy to bring up next time because he is the one like basically captaining all of that effort. Um, or at least I don't have any notes there. If someone has some notes to share on the connection closing milestone too, doesn't seem like it. All right. The third one that's also very important, it is the libp2p IO. Richard, have you had time to check the current libp2p website, the last work that was done by Kyle, and get a sense of it?
Yes.
Okay. So, any thoughts on libp2p.io?
Yeah, I haven't had time to overhaul it yet.
Okay.
Um,
So we definitely should like I'm not sure like let me know if you're like very busy because I know that you're also like handling the multi-formats website, but it would be very cool if we have like a kind of like a roadmap just for the website itself because we have to understand what information we want to put in the website, uh, prepare the repos or prepare examples to put on the website, and also like decide what's going to be the first version. One example I shared on an issue on the libp2p website repo is the levellib.org website. It is pretty simple and gets the job done explaining what the project is and like leads the users, the viewers to examples and like to whom is using it. So if we can get something with an equal amount of information for libp2p as the first iteration of the website, it would be very cool.
yeah. So
So
I basically spent Friday doing multi-formats and IPLD, basically just like skeleton websites. So I exported out the theme I've been using for my own OS protocol, made that its individual theme. Actually launched that as minimalcayman.com because I figured why not, other people could use it too. Um, and then I was going to do the same thing with libp2p, but then I saw you post level2p, which actually looks really nice. So I'm going to see if I can like shimmy a thing that looks similar to level2p for libp2p, and I'll open up a roadmap issue on libp2p website, and I'll open up an issue for discussion. And hopefully, why don't we say that I'll just do this tomorrow morning? So I'll plan to have a libp2p website up by the end of day my time tomorrow.
Okay.
Use that place to start talking about how to improve it. I think iterating is better than coming up with a full force design initially. I don't know if that's how you view it.
Agreed. So I'll be flying tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., which is like noon for you. And when I finish flying, I'll be on the same time zone, so then we can just chat.
So let's plan on doing this tomorrow.
What?
So let's plan on doing that tomorrow.
Yeah, agreed. Awesome. Are we getting this? Okay. As a note. Okay.
I have a dentist appointment. That's why I said like end of day tomorrow as opposed to tomorrow morning. So.
Yeah. I'll ping you when I land, and you tell me when it's best for you. Cool. Okay. Does anyone have extra thoughts on the website stuff? All good?
Oh yeah, one of the tasks for Q3 is using IPNS with the websites, which we haven't in the past because it used to be this slow. So IPLD.io and multiformats.io can be test balloons for that.
Okay.
And on Friday I did a bit of work on a real quick and dirty IPFS pages, just so that Richard can finally deploy that all without being blocked by other people. Yeah, and so that's going to use IPNS as well, and yeah, we can see how it goes, and otherwise we'll, yeah.
Good. Okay, so then we don't have to change any DNS stuff. Just publish the record.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know if you saw, I commented like asking maybe we can work on that this afternoon and try to get one of the websites up and pointed at it together. I think it'll be super sweet. Cool. This afternoon, my time, so next few hours.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right. Cool. So going to jump here to the initial phase of PubSub testnet. Matt, you added this item. Are you there, Matt?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah. Sorry. Matt?
Sorry, I'm fixing my audio. 1 second.
Okay.
I want to give you an echo. There you go. All right. So I'm just pulling. Sorry, I was taking notes on something else. And getting the agenda back up. Okay. So I added an item for which thing?
So you added the item initial phase of PubSub testnet.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, didn't you? Oh, okay.
I didn't add that. It's highlighted like me, but I didn't add that.
Okay, so someone used the same color as you. Okay. Did someone add that would like to say? Maybe it was Gavin. Gavin, are you there? Okay. Awesome.
Oh, wait, didn't we have an issue like that last week as well? Oh man.
Yeah, this is Gavin. Sorry, I just hopped on here.
Hey.
Sweet. You were watching the stream?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you want to give us an update on that?
Yeah, sorry. So I had some unexpected travel last week, and by probably middle late this week, I'll have an initial version up for review for you guys. So.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, are you blocking anything? Are you waiting on us to provide you with an info?
No, I'll probably need some feedback tomorrow night. What is it, Monday?
Okay.
So yeah, probably Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, and then move from there.
Okay, sounds good. If you want me to tag me on the PR on GitHub and then ping me on IRC so that I get flashing notifications everywhere so that I can prioritize that. just do it. This way I don't you don't get blocked.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Sorry for the delays on that, guys.
Understandable. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that's good news. There's like 2 other items on the agenda, which is like the half closed connection upgrade. I started that, but then I got dragged into the pull streams versus PD problem. Need to finish that. And we have an item that was that Richard brought to our attention last week, which is not every single JS repo has the CI enabled. It is like very close, but like we just need to go through every single repo and make sure that we didn't forget any and activate the CI and the code coverage tests. It is not a lot of work. It's just like some one time. Like if someone wants to sign up for that, please read. Otherwise, I'll add it as an action item for this week. And if I have the capacity, I'll also do it. So yeah, does anyone has any other question? See if one is looking very carefully at his screen. So
No, I think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I have one question though, or more an agenda thing. Due to finally being able to finalize streams, we will be able to merge and ship SecIO and JS and libp2p.
Yeah.
But we need to test the integration before we do that, or I want to test, make sure that it actually works together with Go IPFS before we ship it / merge it, because otherwise it's really like.
So we have some tests that we can use right now. They don't use SecIO. That's why I asked Jeremy to be like. So there is an issue on JS libp2p IPFS with the scripts that I would like Jeremy to build, because like Go IPFS, it's not the Go libp2p is not built in the same way that JS is. It is like it's becoming more and more modular, but not as modular and not as composable as JS libp2p right now. So it requires some domain knowledge to get all of those pieces working. So Jeremy is going to build like just like a script that instantiates Swarm and adds the TCP transport. Another script that instantiates Swarm, TCP, and Speedy. Another one that also enables Identify. Another one that also the same way that we do the JS tests, right? We have all of these tests that like add a little bit more functionality, add one more module to the mix, and we test it like recipe by recipe to make sure, like instead of like testing everything at the same time, so that we know which pieces work and don't work right away. So yeah, we can test without SecIO today, tomorrow with SecIO, if those scripts are done by tomorrow.
Right. Is it realistic that those scripts are done soon?
Well,
we were
optimistic
looking at I mean, we can test in an easier way. We can just run against
we can do that.
It's just painful.
Yeah, just annoying.
Because we don't know if something goes wrong, we don't know exactly where it went wrong often.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to figure out what we can do this week for testing integration, because I would like to know if there are issues and what issues there are as soon as possible.
Yeah, let's set as a goal getting the documentation bits. That it is the last thing that we want on those PRs to be ready to merge by tomorrow. And let's see if the scripts will be ready by tomorrow or not, or if they're going to be ready by Wednesday. Let's make sure that we test things Wednesday, so that we can also start merging Wednesday, and that we can just be done with it.
Right.
If things fail on Wednesday, then we have to recalculate what we are doing and what needs to be changed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting there will be something not 100% right on SecIO because it's implemented from scratch. So there's probably something I overlooked. I would be really confused if there weren't. So I expect to do some fixing there.
So yeah, let's make sure we do that till Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, we have extra 11 minutes. We are all here. Very nice. So,
We can talk about something.
yeah, like whatever.
There's a bike shedding that needs to happen. I hear. Someone wants to rename libp2p Swarm.
Oh, that was deferred. That was deferred. Lars brought
Yeah,
up
we should
this
have
point.
those issues, and that's a GitHub thing.
Okay.
I had a couple of nice ideas, though.
Do we end here?
Yeah, so I don't have any other item. If someone that wants to contribute, again, like for everyone that's like listening to the live stream, both just IPFS and Jeffrey peer-to-peer, we try to be very welcoming in our process. We tag the issues without pointed, the difficulty. We only tag issues without pointed when they are like completely unblocked, when like certainly someone that grabs that issue can go from like scratch and complete it without like having to wait for some other piece to be done. We also have the Discussion Aug that has like some direction on what is our focus and where we would like some help. If someone would like some more precise direction of what would be very important, definitely feel free to ping me or anyone else like acting on just IPFS. Like there's a lot of stuff to be done, and we definitely appreciate everyone that like has time to spend and like review the code and implement more stuff or write more tests. Yeah, and by the way, so like small request is like Juan and Matt and Emily, if you could review the roadmap and also the waffle board. I revamped the roadmap and also like went to the waffle board and like tagged everything as I did for just IPFS. I know that you are doing prioritizing getting Go IPFS up to speed, but like if we could like get with peer-to-peer on like a first state the PR with the roadmap merged so that we can like, use that for now till we have like the flashy new PM stuff to be good. So like if you could review it during this week, I'll appreciate it.
Is there anything in particular you want from that review? Like
yeah, like from your expectations about the roadmap, what is missing from that document, what is not clear, what else from the meetings that we had in Lisbon that might have been overlooked when I created that roadmap, like if I missed something from the discussions. So for example, the libp2p roadmap doesn't include anything PubSub related because PubSub is being analyzed as a single endeavor. It might be to have I don't know. Like again, tell me what you want to have there, or if it's good to merge. Maybe it's good to merge. And you don't need to spend a lot of time.
Okay, I saw your ticket. I'm already reading through it. I just want to call out that I certainly, at least from my side, am very much in more of a mode of still figuring out the different ways that everyone is approaching this and how that does and does not fit with this overall model. And I definitely intend to then, once we go back to the model, once we've tested this a couple times and go back to the model and stabilize it, then I will be doing, that's when I will have stronger opinions. So right now I have like very, very loose opinions about what a roadmap should look like or where it should be and all of that. So I can give it a look, but I just don't have many opinions at this point.
Okay. Thank you. Well, again, if you have some time to go just through it and give a thumbs up for now, that would be great. Juan?
I just want to say that there's that issue out there that talks about how different people want to implement mechanics. I don't know, David, if you've gotten a chance to write how you want to do mechanics in JS IPFS and libp2p and so on.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be great to just have all of that surface as soon as possible so we can, so Matt can take a look at that and we can take a look at that.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll the issue for you.
Thank you. Oh, right then. So
Sweet. I took notes. David, if you could review them, I'll put them in the PR, and I'll assign you to it. Everyone else, thank you for coming. I think that's it for this call, unless there's any other open questions.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
See you.
Toodaloo.
Have a great day.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.